We are warning you now, these treats are extremely addicting. I mean, they don't call it Christmas crack for nothing. My next guest, she has a roundup of irresistible recipes to keep you stocked all season and really maybe all year. Our friend Alex Daynes is here. We're talking about a whole spread of Christmas crack. She and I were just disagreeing nicely, about what is Christmas crack. What would you describe Christmas crack as?
Okay, so for me, Christmas crack is anything that is coated that is addicting. So whether you're coating it with chocolate or like caramel or even just a simple syrup mixture, I think anything that's coated and like you can't keep your hands out of the bowl is what makes it crack, well, right?
They're showing these few different options here, and we were saying, what do you think of when you say Christmas crack? I said that one on the lower corner, and you said you think of
this. I think is the most popular, but for me, I actually think of the caramel puff.
You think of the caramel puff. Okay, we are actually going to demo 3 for you today. Yes. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we starting with?
Okay, so we're starting with what I think, again, we should pull this out there because I think Christmas crack means different things to different people, but what I think a lot of people think of are these saltine Christmas crackers. And it's arguably one of the easiest ones to make because it's so simple. So I already have my caramel going on my stovetop here. So it's just a cup of brown sugar and a cup of salted butter. Melted down and then brought to a rolling boil, and you'll see that it's nice and fluffy here.
Looks good.
Ahead of time of melting that, I actually lined a baking sheet with saltine crackers. So hit it with a little baking spray and then spread them out. You can actually change the vehicle on the bottom of these. So saltines is gonna be your most basic, but I've actually made it with graham crackers on the base, and those are delicious. Or if you do like the flat pretzels from Costco that don't have, you know, big holes in the bottom, those work great too. But you just want to spread it out completely onto your baking sheet, and then we're gonna take our hot caramel and we're just gonna pour it right over those saltines.
Look at that. That looks delicious already.
Isn't that so good? So then you have your oven preheating to 400 degrees, and you're gonna spread this out and bake it for just 5 minutes. So not a long amount of time, but we do want that caramel to set against those saltines just a little bit. And then for the chocolate layer, we're not gonna get there obviously on TV, but after that's set, you pull it right out of the oven while it's still nice and hot. You're gonna sprinkle on your milk chocolate chips. And you don't need to pop it back into the oven if you do it right away. It should be hot enough that you'll be able to melt them. But if it's not, feel free to pop them back in the oven. And then from there, you can add mix-ins. So I did crushed peppermints on some for a little holiday flavor, which is fun. You can do M&Ms, you can do just flaky sea salt. You can even just leave them plain like I did there. And it just hardens, it sets, and you literally just crack it.
Little bite-sized deliciousness.
Little bite-sized deliciousness.
I love it. Okay, so that's easy, and that's what you think most people think of.
I do. I would like to know if others do because, you know, I'm curious because it's not for me, but I do think in my head, this is what people think of.
Okay, what's our next Christmas crack that we're gonna try?
We're gonna jump right over. So we are going to make what I think of when I think of Christmas.
The caramel
crack, which is caramel puff crack. So I've got my butter. Again, you're gonna see a lot of butter and a lot of sugar today.
That's why it's good.
We're here for it. So I've got butter melting down and brown sugar again. This guy is also going to get some corn syrup and also some sweetened condensed milk.
Oh, so we're pulling out all the guns on this one.
Yes, this guy's got all the guns, and what all of this does is it actually makes it a little bit more soft, and because this caramel is gonna be crackable, this one's not going to, or this guy's gonna crack. This guy's gonna be nice and soft, so it's not gonna actually harden completely, and it's gonna be a little more sticky, which I like.
When we mix this up, what are we pouring this one over?
Yeah, so this is going over right here. I've got those big puffy pieces of popcorn.
And these sometimes can be hard to find.
They can. So I've actually made them. A lot of times you'll see like pirate's booty, right? And so that actually works.
Really?
As your base as well. It is a white chocolate or a white cheddar flavor.
It doesn't taste weird?
Honestly, it tastes better. Like,
I love a sweet and savory, so I wonder if that's...
Yes, and you're exactly right. That's exactly the combo you get. So you'll see here, this is definitely more of a caramel sauce, where this guy is more of like, almost like a buttery toffee.
True.
But because of that corn syrup and also that sweetened condensed milk, we're getting a soft caramel here. So we would bring that to a nice rolling boil again, so that we make sure that sugar is all nice and dissolved there. And then we pour it over those puffs. That again, you can get anywhere. I just snagged those locally at Harmon's.
Okay, well, I love your pirate booty idea.
Yeah.
I might have to try that
If you can't find this guy, this is more like the generic plain, but you can also reach for pirate's booty.
Okay, and what's our last buttery deliciousness?
Yes, I love these all. I'm very passionate about my treats, but this is the good stuff. Like it's called the good stuff on my website because it's that good. And it's this guy that you see here, so it's the sweet Chex Mix.
And that is what I think.
And that's
when
what you think of. What do you call it?
Christmas crack.
You call it Christmas
Heck
crack.
yeah.
Okay, see, I know Christmas crack has a lot of things. So
we're starting with butter again.
We've got butter in there again. I added white sugar to this one instead of brown sugar, so you'll kind of notice the differences here. And then corn syrup to this guy.
And those are the only 3 things?
Those are it.
Okay.
That's all this guy needs. And we'll jump over to the bowl over there because we've got some additives there too. But same thing like we've been doing this whole time. Again, you want to bring it to a rolling boil. That way you can get the sugar to dissolve. That's what we're looking for in all of these kind of like simple syrups and caramels. You'll see this guy is really, really light. So it's almost more like a simple syrup on top rather than
almost
an
like
actual
clear.
caramel.
And so we're mixing, is this Golden Grams?
Yes, so it's Golden Grams and rice Chex. And then to that, if you want to add those, we've got some slivered almonds, and we also have shredded coconut. Now, if you're not a coconut fan, I promise it just adds to this recipe.
Do I mix this up?
If you want to go for it, go for it. But yes, you toss it together. I actually do it with my hands too when I'm home. And it's so simple. So
and then we're just gonna dump that over.
We would pour this over, give it a nice coating. With all of these, you'll wanna just spread them out onto a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper and just let them set.
And then do you store them airtight, right?
Yes, airtight, yep.
And you have a couple, two last ones that are like a little twist.
Yes, I wish I could show you them all. But over here we have a very traditional white chocolate Chex Mix. So if you didn't wanna go the stovetop route, if you didn't wanna make the homemade caramels or simple syrups, you could just melt down your white chocolate. This has, again, rice Chex, Cheerios, pretzels, M&Ms, and just a melted white chocolate coating on top.
Yum.
And then we also have our butter toffee pretzels, which I pulled this on Instagram, and these popped up quite a bit when you think of Christmas crack. So they actually have same thing, like a butter toffee glaze, and then Heath bits on top of those that you kind of melt in. You bake that down on the oven on a baking sheet. We'll get all the recipes posted, but those are like sneaky addicting because it's easy to like pop a pretzel, right? So you could eat that entire bowl. But honestly, all of these are just the Christmas season. Bag them up in cellophane bags. You've got your neighbor gifts, you've got your friend gifts, or just something easy to make for your holiday parties.
Okay, remind us where to connect.
Yes, so I share all my recipes online. It's my name, alexdaynes.com, or you can connect with me on social media, and it has a the, so it's the Alex Daynes.
And we will connect you there through our website too. Thanks, Alex.
Thanks, Amy.